Hey people, how are you doing? Today we have the going the last mile. So today I got for you the story. What is the last mile? How do we define the last mile? Uh, what happened in the story and other proof of the last mile. Uh, so what is the last mile? The last mile is the thing that you're going to the ends of the world to make a thing work or make it perfect or make it the best that you could ever make it. So let's say essentially make your stuff exceptional, whatever it is that you do. Uh, my first time achieving or getting this feeling, intuitive feeling about the last mile and why it's so important is because there was this contest from my country. It was a national contest about the biggest national venue where I grew up, where I learned everything about music, and I became the DJ I became. I was just a little creative kid who liked music and graphic design. So I saw this and I did it and I won it. But how? Two. What happened? I won the contest, yeah? What happened? And what defines a last mile? So the scenario, 3 days left. I just saw it. I gobbled my hands and let's go. This is what I'm made for. Let's do this. And in those 3 days, I worked 16 hours a day, only to find out that I need to do that every day. I'm that phase in my life right now. Anyhow, let's continue with the story. Uh, the thing is, I was doing like every little detail that not even 1% of people would see. I would make it so perfect, so good, so prominent. I don't know, so out. I was blasting everything out of the sky. Like I was the only guy there doing that. Everything had to be perfect. I went to Google page 3 to find mockups. I went there. I went to the end of the world just to find the perfect thing. I took a mockup. I took a picture. I took a picture from the internet from a Skopje wall. Made a poster mockup on that wall. Every step of that is a last mile. Absolutely everything was perfect about thing. Like when you have perfect things, but that could go. But there wasn't anything here like that. Everything was totally on point. Every last thing. And it was a hardship and a half. And what I mean by this, so let's say you go and research, there's 20 pages. On those 20 pages, there's 70 sub pages. On those 70 sub pages, there's even more. And the even more is the last mile. You go through there to find the thing that would work best. That is the thing that's going to get you somewhere. The other things could get you somewhere as well hard, but this is the thing that would make you, this is what it takes. Okay. And this is how I named it. This is how I took the term going the last mile. So now I'm gonna translate this experience in other stuff I've got. So 3 is other proof. Last month, after watching a lot of videos on this, the last mile kind of tricked in it. So I watched like 30 hours of content on how to get clients, and me thinking, oh hey, this is enough. I've had enough. I had only one 37-minute video to watch, and I said, should I watch this? Should I not? And I'm saying like with myself, you always watch the last video and you always get it the most in the last video. But that was just somewhere at the back of my mind, and I just go about it. I say let's go, let's do this, and I go at it. We watch it, and I had this really big question about business out of the 30 hours of video watching. And halfway the video, this guy Chris Do answers asks the exact same question I have, the exact one, the last mile. I watched the last video to get the perfect puzzle piece. And after having this experience, I am always gonna go the last mile. Always, because I know that's where the magic is, to walk the last mile. Even when I was doing this DJ stuff very successfully, now I can think of it that I was always going the last mile. Like, there wasn't a time that I didn't listen every track on every channel. That's why I was the best. After doing that, I reselected it 4 times, going 4 last miles, a mile after mile after mile after mile. And this is where you differentiate from the crowd, this is a very big plus. And all in all, as I see back what I did, everything I did was always pretty good, pretty professional, but I am lacking consistency. And that was what I'm trying to learn right now. And yeah, I was always a little bit jumpy person. I couldn't stay on one thing for too long. But that's okay. Everything is a skill. Everything is learnable. That would be all from the last mile. I want to touch a little bit about the end goal and how we see this end goal. There's nothing written about this. I'm just gonna go into freestyle this, and it's going to be much more flowy than the rest of these videos, because 5 or 4 days passed since I wrote them, and I'm kind of feeling them not in tune. But what can you do? The end goal. After spending this last month last 1 month too of really going into the business world and how stuff goes, we only see on the YouTube shorts and the YouTube videos of like 1 million 10k amount, 1 million 10k amount. But that thing, believe me, that thing is much more bigger than just you seeing the 110k a month and every video you watch how to get $150 per hour, or I don't know. What I'm trying to say, we always see the end goal. We're not always... That's like a whole universe of a plan from you to get to the end goal that you're seeing as a 10k per month. And from the start, from where you want to start, the first thing is what to choose, how to choose, where to choose, what goes in choosing. Then after you choose, you go into it, you make a plan. I first need to do this, find the ideal client. Before finding the ideal client, I have to do research. Before finding the ideal client, I have to do something else comes up. You know that you have to do an ideal. Before you do an offer you can't refuse, you have to find first the ideal client. So then you can sell, then you can write your ideal offer. Before finding your ideal client, you have to research the whole internet, sort that information, but something else would come up. I went like 100,000 last miles this last month, and I feel really rewarded for it, I clicked every possible link, and yeah, all I'm trying to say is that it's much bigger than what you think. Let me show the mural plan I got going. Let's see, how do we do this? Let me just add a screen capture device in OBS, window capture, display capture. Let's see. That's the second monitor. That's the primary monitor. Okay. We go into mural or mural, however you want to see. Another example of the last mile. So first I was doing with Miro, and this Miro guy did not have more than 6,000 text characters per paragraph. So I searched 2 or 3 hours to find a solution for that. Going the last... let's go, let's see. I haven't opened this in so much. So let's say I started with this plan 1, undermine, and this is the whole plan I have in my head before the whole thing. Research my mini avatar, find value resources, find groups and pools of attentions, create mini avatar group, info and mail. Okay, and I go I go and research my mini avatar so I can get that mini avatar and go ask important questions while providing valuable resources to pools of attention that have my ideal persona. So let's say I am still on this. Zero one, research my mini avatar, is all this. And I spent 2-3 weeks just researching. All I'm trying to say is the end goal is not even on here. It's not even put in yet of the, this is maybe the end goal. Before me doing cold outreach and stuff, because the offer, all I'm trying to say is I'm still on these guys, and these guys have this much. This is what I'm trying to say by end goal. You only see this. On the YouTube shorts, because it's a shorts. But 10k a month, only the one in 10k a month is this whole thing. I've yet to go on this, and I've done so much. That's what I mean by the end goal. And I have to do 3 times more of this just to get to here or there. And then after I get there, I have to do another board of data and iterating about getting leads and just going for them, So get to work is all I'm trying to say. In a sense, yeah.